Today's review is for We Bury the Dead from 2024. We Bury the Dead, directed by Zach Hilditch, is a film that attempts to breathe new life into the zombie genre by focusing on emotional depth rather than sheer horror. Set against the haunting backdrop of Tasmania, the movie follows Ava, played by Daisy Ridley, a woman on a desperate quest to find her missing husband, Mitch, played by Matt Whelan, after a military experiment goes disastrously wrong. The experiment, an electromagnetic weapon, has rendered the island's population unconscious, blurring the line between life and death. The film's premise is intriguing, offering a fresh take on the undead narrative. Instead of the typical infection or plague, the zombies here are the result of technological hubris, adding a layer of unsettling plausibility. Ava, a volunteer in a body retrieval unit, is driven by her personal mission to locate Mitch, who was on a business trip when the catastrophe struck. Her journey is not just a physical one across a desolate landscape, but also an emotional exploration of grief, guilt, and the hope of redemption. Daisy Ridley delivers a compelling performance as Ava, capturing the character's fragility and determination. Her portrayal is nuanced, conveying a range of emotions from exhaustion to a flicker of hope. Ava's interactions with Clay, played by Brenton Thwaites, a fellow volunteer, add depth to the narrative. Clay's motivations are ambiguous, and his chemistry with Ava is built on shared trauma rather than camaraderie, highlighting the fragile nature of trust in a world where humanity's rules have collapsed. The film's strength lies in its atmospheric storytelling. The Tasmanian landscapes are captured with stark beauty, emphasizing emptiness and stillness rather than chaos. This setting creates a mournful atmosphere where the absence of constant musical cues allows the natural quiet to become oppressive. The undead are portrayed not as mindless monsters, but as unpredictable entities, adding tension and unease to Ava's journey. However, We Bury the Dead is not without its flaws. The pacing is uneven, with long stretches of introspection that occasionally lack the variation needed to maintain tension. The film's deliberate pace may not satisfy viewers seeking traditional zombie thrills, as it leans more towards a meditative exploration of grief and loss. The narrative sometimes falters, with certain scenes feeling more symbolic than necessary, reiterating emotional beats already understood by the audience. The film's exploration of grief as an active force is one of its most distinctive qualities. Ava's journey is less about survival and more about refusing to let go, questioning whether hope is a virtue or a delusion in a world where death is the default state. While the film handles these themes with sensitivity, it sometimes comes at the expense of narrative momentum. In summary, We Bury the Dead is a thoughtful addition to the zombie genre, prioritizing character and emotion over spectacle. While it may not fully realize its potential due to its uneven pacing and tonal shifts, it offers a somber, emotionally resonant take on the undead mythos. For viewers willing to embrace its contemplative nature, the film provides a haunting exploration of what we carry after the end, rather than how the end arrives. That wraps up my review of We Bury the Dead, and I'm giving it 3 stars out of a possible 5 stars. Thanks for listening. If you've liked what you've heard, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time.